Hi, my name is Jerry with Walser Toyota, and today we're going to be looking at the 2020 RAV4. When you start with RAV4s, I always start with Toyota Safety Sense. This is loaded with tons of safety features. First of all, this Toyota logo is actually a radar. This will give you two different things. One, pre-collision warning with pedestrian detection, which very bluntly means if you're running down the road and you're going to run into something, it will warn you. It will say brake on your screen. More importantly, it will hit the brakes for you if you don't brake in time. I'm certainly not promising a total stop, but a little boo-boo at 15 is way better than one at 40 miles an hour. You also get dynamic radar cruise control, full speed dynamic radar cruise control. What that means, if you're driving 70 down the highway and you get behind somebody doing 55, you're just gonna slow down to their pace. If they speed up, you'll speed up. If they slow down, you slow down, but that distance between the cars will remain constant. Next is automatic high beams. Auto headlights have been around for a long time. Auto high beams are really great because you just leave your lights on bright the whole time. When somebody comes at you, they'll automatically dim. Once they go past, they'll go right back to bright again. Same thing if you come up behind somebody. And then there's a camera behind the rear view mirror here, and that's gonna read the lines in the side and center of the road. And if you accidentally sway over one of those, the car will beep at you and flash at you and give you a little delicate push back into the center of the road. Now that's Toyota Safety Sense. The 2020 RAV4 does come with Safety Sense 2.0, which adds 2 extra features. That camera will read signs in the distance like do not enter, yield, and display them on your dashboard for you. And you also get lane tracing assist. So if you have your dynamic radar cruise control on and your lane departure alert on, it will keep you centered within those white lanes of the road as long as they're visible. The 2020 RAV4 is available in front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. Now in the all-wheel drive, there's actually 3 unique all-wheel drive systems. The hybrid system will not have an axle between the front and the rear wheels and actually uses electronic motors to drive the rear wheel. In the gas models, all-wheel drive will provide 100% of the power to the front wheels and 0 to the back, and as needed, it can push power to the rear wheels all the way up to 50% in the back and 50% to the front. Now the third system takes that one step further. It's available on the Limited, the Adventure, and the TRD Off-Road, and it's called Dynamic Torque Vectoring All-Wheel Drive. What that does is it takes that power that goes to the rear wheel. In standard all-wheel drive, that power is split 50% to the left and 50% to the right. With dynamic torque vectoring, you can divide that power to the rear wheels from 50-50 all the way up to 100% on one side and 0 to the other. This is unique to its class for the Toyota RAV4. Other competitors will have something they will call torque vectoring all-wheel drive, but it's not true torque vectoring as they use the anti-lock brakes to stop one wheel, whereas the Toyota just simply does not power that wheel. Also unique to that system, it's a Toyota exclusive. It uses ratchet type dog clutches. What that means is it has a couple of clutches on the drive axle that actually disengage the rear drive axle when you're driving in a straight line. This massively reduces the waste of energy and certainly increases your gas mileage. Now let's move to the back of the vehicle. The Limited is equipped with a power rear tailgate. Down here you're going to notice your backup camera, but this also has a second camera inside the glass right up here. This is for your digital rear view mirror, and I'll show you that when we go to the inside. So this is the digital rear view camera that I had mentioned. You flip the day-night switch, it gives you a panoramic view of what's going on behind you. The nice part about this versus your backup cam is you can have this on while you're driving. This is great if you have some tall people in back or some large cargo and you're struggling to see in behind. Of course, you have the home link here, so you can set your garage door opener up there. The Limited will have navigation. Now this is a dynamic navigation. Unlike chip-based ones where your maps are steady, this is constantly upgrading through the cloud. So as new roads come in, they will show up automatically on the screen. You have dual zone climate control. This particular Limited does have some option packages, so you have both heated and ventilated front seats. You also have heated second row seats. Some other things here, we have an electronic parking brake. Every time you put the car into park, the brake will go on. Every time you take the car out of park, the brake will automatically come off. The Limited comes with the JBL audio system, which is fantastic. The projection button here, of course, is for the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto. Again, the 2020 is compatible with both of those. This hold button is a great feature. What this does, you press hold, it'll say hold up on the dash. You're driving down the road, you come to a complete stop, it'll say hold a second time on the dash. When it says hold a second time, you can remove your foot from the brake and the car will be held in place. It's great if you're stuck at a long stoplight. To get the car going again, you simply move your foot from the brake to the gas and it goes automatically. You do have a total of 5 USB ports. You have 1 under the radio here, 2 in the center rest, and 2 in the back seat. This has, for 20, both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capabilities. The 2019 is just Apple CarPlay. In 2020, they added Android Auto as well. For cargo space, if you're carrying some large cargo, it does have 60/40 split fold-down rear seats that are very easy to use. Simply pull this handle. These rear seats do recline as well. Same handle to give your rear passengers a little more comfort. Also, a great redesigned feature in the 19 RAVs, which is carried over to the 20, is the size of the center armrest. Much wider than the previous generation, so 2 people could actually put their arm in there at the same time. Also, getting back to safety, the 2020 RAV4 does have a total of 8 airbags. And that is the 2020 RAV4. Again, my name is Jerry Eaton with Walser Toyota. Please check us out online at walsertoyota.com or feel free to stop by. We're located on 494 and France Avenue in Bloomington.